Victory through prayer and action. Reflection on Esther chapters 7 to 10. As we conclude the powerful story of Queen Esther, we arrive at a pivotal point in chapters 7 to 10. The tables have turned. Haman, the man who plotted the destruction of the Jews, is exposed, judged, and ultimately executed. But there's something important to remember. The decree to annihilate the Jews had already been sealed with the king's signet ring. That kind of decree, according to Persian law, could not be revoked, even by the king himself. So even though Haman was gone, the threat still stood. The people had prayed, fasted, and sought God's face, and yes, that moved heaven. But the reality remained. They had to act. The Jews were given permission to defend themselves. And they did. Real-life application. Let's bring this home. Sometimes, someone may do something against you. You pray, you fast, and God intervenes. Maybe he judges the person or turns the situation around. But what about the damage that was already done? What about the decree that's already been set in motion in your life? Sometimes, even after prayer, you still need to act. Not to retaliate, but to protect, reposition, and re-strategize. Prayer is powerful, but prayer is not a substitute for action. Sometimes God's response to your prayer is, "Now rise and move." In the case of the Jews, their fight was not about attacking others. It was about defending themselves. And that's a word for someone. You may not be called to fight physically, but you are called to protect what God has given you. Whether it's your peace, your destiny, your family, or your purpose, build the walls, take the steps, set the boundaries. Even if you're not a fighter in the spiritual sense, you must still put on your armor, through wisdom, through planning, through faith-filled action. Lessons from Esther's story, summarizing the entire book. 1. Grace can speak for you. Esther was chosen not because of beauty alone, but because of grace and divine purpose. But grace must be respected. If God gives you grace, don't live carelessly. You have a responsibility to steward that grace well. 2. Don't let success get to your head. Haman had it all, but pride brought him down. May we stay humble, no matter how far God lifts us. 3. Your position is for a purpose. Esther was not just in the palace to enjoy royal meals. She was there for such a time as that. Where you are today, your job, your platform, your influence, it's not random. Use it to make kingdom impact. 4. Prayer is not enough without action. Even after fasting, Esther had to approach the king. The Jews had to pick up weapons to defend themselves.
To watch the full video, press the small play button on the right below or link in description. Thank you. And please do not forget to like and subscribe.